So I've been waking up at like 4 o'clock the probably past week, and this was a bit different. I had this dream where I was walking around this castle, and I have to be really quiet because the walls are quite thin. Um, and this was interesting. So I was walking around this castle trying to make my way, and it was like a maze. And then I heard a voice in the castle say, "There are past souls and things like that." I think it said like historic maidens and keepers of the castle that prophesy things to happen. And then as I was walking, I could hear this kind of muttering behind me. So I turned, and it was like this, well, like a maiden in a white dress. And she began to kind of mutter and say things. And then she said, how did she put it? She put, "There will be mega quakes that you will witness." And she just kind of said that, like, there will be mega earthquakes that you will witness. And yeah, I don't know if that means anything, but I can't actually go back to sleep until I share this. So I'm even being pushed to put this on like YouTube, and I don't. It's probably going to be the first video I ever post on YouTube, to be fair. And I don't think this is, about scaring people. I think it's just, well, my dreams always seem scary, or they have an undertone, but I don't think it's about scaring people. I get the feeling this is like Gaia, like Mother Earth, needing to shake off that energy now, in order for the next phase or the next stage to happen. Yeah, I feel a little bit bonkers, if I'm honest, but I'm getting pushed to share this. And usually I can just have a dream and go back to sleep, but I can't go back to sleep. I can't explain it. It's like a pulling that I need to do. And just a little confirmation as well, when I woke up and I decided I'm gonna have to share and video this now. I might have had my hand over the recorder and really not a good YouTube video. This is the only bit of light I can get at the minute. I'm not turning the light and it'll wake me up. But yeah, there was also a Stefan Burns video that was saying massive solar energy from 3i Atlas, and I had a weird synchronicity yesterday. There's an individual who just has like this little cafe pod, like a kiosk thing, that he's pulled up to the park local to me, and there's never really been a coffee place there. And the other day I saw that he had like a Tree of Life earring on, and I got really pushed to have a conversation with him about something, just to be very open, but I didn't anyway. And then I was like, well, if it's meant to be, next time I'll see him and I'll ask him about things. So yesterday came. It was like 4 o'clock, and I got my little one in the car. So I drive all the way to the park and just have a chill. And then I see he's open, so I'm like, oh, I'll go and say hi. And I approach, and then just as I approach, I find myself like saying to him, because he was on the phone, laughing, good energy. And I said to him, "Oh mate, you don't need to stop on the phone. I'll wait. I'll wait." So, so yeah, I waited, and just wondering what that was, but it's clearly just my phone light messing about. So I'm like, I'll wait. And he said, "Oh, we were just talking about 3i Atlas. My friend's into 3i Atlas," and he kind of said it as dismissively, probably thinking I wouldn't be into talking about any of that. Anyway, it just came out of me and said, yeah, that's a spaceship. It's just perceived by people differently. And then that was it. We opened up into a whole world of conversation. Then he told me his birth date, which was very in unison with my birthday. I mean, mine's like 18th of June, his was 8th of June. It was really like he was a Gemini, I was a Gemini, so we were opening up about discussions about, the world and spirituality. It was really interesting. But yeah, a lot of synchronicities keep happening recently, and I feel I'm being pushed to begin to share them a little bit. But this one was very powerful. I mean, I've had other, you might say, foresights about working places. I'll never forget one where I thought I'd moved into this really nice place, this really nice apartment, and it turned out I was working there. So I can't always tell how my dreams are going to come about. But I do know that there's definitely some predictions I've made about my life in the future. Never about big events like this, but about my life, definitely. And yeah, I just keep waking up at 4 o'clock at the minute, and it's usually after certain dreams that I'm having. Sometimes kind of not terrifying anymore. They used to be scary, but I do tend to get dreams that have some kind of a life event in my life anyway. So I guess we will see. I might just seem like another crazy person putting this on YouTube. The one thing I don't want people to think is that I'm just trying to scaremonger. It doesn't matter to me if people watch it or not. If it comes true or not, it just is. And that's life, isn't it? It just is. Much love, blessings, peace.